as the teams get ready to send out their starting lineups. PJ Biagetti starting on bench today. And the big line from Massachusetts and also Jersey and also Pittsburgh starting for the Comets with Cam Cordio, Blake Gray, Brandon Jones up front, Nate Zavola and JD Dutney on the back end. Tristan Hofstrom, Caleb Griffin, Mike Henry, the forwards to start for the Greyhounds, while Steve Gregory and Ryan Consalvo lock it down at the back. Tyler Fischetti and Carrick Davis in net. Willie trying to get Carrick going here. And looks like we're ready to go as the ball's dropped and Comets control. JD Dutney looking for Jones, who was about to cut there, but he loses it as Ryan Consalvo chips in for the Greyhounds. Consalvo looking for options, works it down low. Nate Zavola on it to Jones. Jones up to Gray. Gray sprinting it across the rink. Looking to get the line. Gonna drop it back to Cordio. Cordio, Jones, shot. Good block. Another shot. Stick aside by Davis. Cordio, down low. Far side boards. Looking to make a power move to the net. Shot. Good strength there by Cordio to get a shot off on net. Carrick Davis with good positioning. Makes the save. And Greyhounds will reset as they work a change. Comets also changing players. Cordio will want to get one here for the Greyhounds as Consalvo locks it up. Finds Tristan Hofstrom. Streaking down the side, checked hard by Trevor Altman. Altman keeps it moving to Luke Malloy. Luke Malloy, PJ Biagetti. Biagetti turns back to Altman. Altman along the near side to Malloy. Malloy to Biagetti. Off his stick and Hickey takes it away, who finds Jacob Archambault. Archambault to Cyan. Cyan in on the forecheck now. Malloy runs away from him, but pressured. And Archambault has it once again. Over to Cyan. Cyan shot. Good save by Fischetti. And he'll freeze it. Draw will be to the right of Fischetti. Archambault, nice play here to find Cyan, who, as we've seen so many times this weekend, only needs a little bit of space to make something happen there and gets a good shot off on net. Fischetti, good save, and we'll have a draw to his right. Batista on the draw against Malloy. Shot saved by Fischetti. Jacob Morrow working down low for the Greyhounds now. Corey Wilson finds Mike Malloy. Mike and Luke Malloy facing off. Little Mike Malloy along the near side boards. Walks it up top. Covered by Batista now. Morrow has it low. Looking out in front. Can't find anything. Out front shot. Just goes wide by Wilson as Hollingsworth sprints back to collect the rebound off the glass. The golden boy Hollingsworth. Across, and now Greyhounds are up and out. Greyhound shot. Good save. Rebound. Good backhand there by Mike Malloy. As now Jack Rhodes up the near side, 77 on 77 there as Steinberg was covering him. Malloy up to Miller. Miller behind the net. Gonna make a move shot. Good block. Good stick there. That's Zach Mills coming down from his point to break up the chance in front, and Comets will control. Still 0-0 here, 6:30 to go in the first period. First game of the day here in Edison, New Jersey. JD Dutney finds Mills. Mills dumps in hard. off the boards. Takes a weird little bounce off Carrick's pad, but Greyhounds find it. Gregory up to Miller, shot. J.D. Dutney, saved by Carrick. Now Gregory again, pressured by Riley Drew. Another late addition for the Comets. Now Miller, looking for McCall. McCall not open, and they'll work a change as Consalvo gets down in on the forecheck. Zavola to Dutney, Dutney to Gray, Gray, Jones, back to Gray. Gray has it, centering. Steve Gregory with a good stick there to break that up. Gray trying to knock that one out of the air, but Greyhounds advance, shot, big rebound. Kicked forward and batted out, but Greyhounds keep the zone. Shot, good save, and another good clear there by Luke Malloy. Ball was free, but Malloy was there to clear the lane as Cordio looking to go backdoor to Malloy there as Altman steps up. Risky play there by Altman, didn't have anybody back, but Gray with good hustle, and he back checks for his buddy there. Altman tries to chip it in himself. Hollingsworth picks that off. Greyhounds escape now. Hofstrom. Hofstrom, nothing doing there. Cordio finds Jones. Jones could be shooting this. No. Altman shot. Good save by Carrick Davis on Trevor Altman. 3-on-2 there for the Greyhounds. Executed well, but Davis, good position, good save, no rebound. As both goalies have been under control so far this morning. 4:16 to go in the first. Biaghetti, fair shot, rebound, loose, good saves by Davis there. Now Rhodes down low, looking out front for Batista, just couldn't find him there. Archambault with a good pickoff play, and the Greyhounds ice it. Referees for today's match: John Sylvester, Michaela Walsh, and I do not know Willie's last name. I'll shout him out later. I'm sure the comments will let us know, as they always do. Batista on the draw against Dennis Hickey. Batista with a few goals yesterday. Biaghetti looking for a shot. Out to the point now. Ferris looking for his first elite goal of the year. Biaghetti up to Ferris. Ferris looking back down low to Biaghetti, but Dennis Hickey was there to make the nice pickoff play. And Kilcourse ices it. Floors it, I should say. And we'll have another draw to the left of Carrick Davis. Penn Hills product of the Penn Hills Imperium, Tier 1 Pittsburgh. $81.55 on the draw here. Batista tries to go forward, one back by Hickey. Archambault controls up to Kilcourse. Kilcourse trying to exit the zone, chips it up. Romanecki not able to bat that out of the air, and Greyhounds are in on the forecheck now. Cyan battling, looking to work it out in front. Pressured hard by Romanecki. Cyan falls down, and the Comets will clear, and that'll be icing. This one will come to the left of Tyler Fischetti. Pittsburgh Tier 2 Penn Hills Highlanders. I believe they're it says Pittsburgh Highlanders on the sheet here, but I'm pretty sure they're the Penn Hills Highlanders. Pittsburgh Tier 2 finishing up their finals this weekend. Shot by Cyan, deflects high and over the net. Kilcourse far side boards now. Kilcourse playing in Florida this year for the NBHL. With the Orlando Mutiny. Now the Comets 2-on-1, Batista and Rhodes. Batista, shot, excuse me, pass to Rhodes. Fanned on it and it pops over the net. Rhodes, nice move to the center and he scores! Sick individual effort there by Jack Rhodes. Takes it out from the corner. Slices through a couple men on the Greyhounds and finishes in front. Sweet move around kill course there, and to collect that on his backhand and then finish low to the glove side. That's an elite play there by Jack Rhodes. Comets off the draw initially win it, but Morrow follows up. Now Greyhounds immediately on the attack, looking to answer and tie this game at 1 as first period winds down. Here's a shot, loose. Fischetti lost it, but it went to the corner. 2:20 to go here in the first period. Malloy checked by Dutney. Malloy circling high, up to DeVito. That's Dom DeVito. Across to Malloy. Malloy shot. Good block. Zavola going to collect the ball. Man falls down looking for a penalty. Nothing there. Zavola looking back door. Shot. Didn't get all that. I believe that was Riley Drew on the back door there, fed by Nate Zavola, but couldn't get good wood on it. And the Greyhounds are exiting now. Corey Wilson. Good takeaway by Nate Zavola. Now Shorts, Jake Shorts enters the zone, finds Cordio. Now the Greyhounds are out. McCall looking to sauce the Carnival over his stick. Gregory along the far side boards. Consalvo tips it. Oh. Looked like he tipped that, but referees called icing. We have 3 refs today, and for all the games, as a matter of fact. And it looks like they're gonna have a good discussion, and the face-off will be at center. Carnival against Gray here. Malloy to Jones. Jones along the near side, lobs it across, off the dasher. Cordio down in deep, 1:19 to go here. Cordio looking out front. Good stick by Carrick Davis to poke that away. Gregory up to Miller. Miller's got a hustle. Miller negates the icing. Miller calls open. Chooses to hold on to it. Miller loses it now. Call follows up shot. Good save by Fischetti. Miller up to McCall again. Good block. Carnival. Iconic red bucket. Jake Miller working down low. Miller circling high now, tries to keep the cycle going, but too far for Carnival. But McCall, nice play to follow that up. Keep the ball in for the Greyhounds, who only have 20 seconds left in the period now. Malloy, as the Comets relieve the pressure, they're going to break out here, and they'll most likely kill this clock. As the first period comes to a close, the Comets lead 1-0. Off a goal by number 77, Jack Rhodes of the Marlton Dogs, New Jersey Tier 1 champions. So headed to the second, and we'll be back in a minute.
I love being a part of it because I am a player, I'm a coach, I'm a referee.
Ball hockey is so much more accessible to the average person if you've never played hockey before.
People look at it like, oh, you just play, it's for hockey player, play the feed. It doesn't take skill to play. It takes skill to play.
We get excited, people get happy, there's fights, there's everything in it.
It's different.
It's fun.
Fast-paced.
Electric.
I mean, anyone can play.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever. It introduces new rules but keeps one thing intact: adrenaline. So it's with honor and pride that we present to the world all of the above into one sport. Hockey ball, the game born in the North that can be played from the mountains to the ocean, and from America to Europe, all the way to the land of the rising sun. Napper. Anyone, anywhere.
All right, folks, welcome back to Edison, New Jersey for the second period of our first game today. Comets and Greyhounds, with the Comets leading 1-0. Greyhounds win the draw. Archambault across to Hofstrom. Ball pops out of play. Still can't hear it. Zavola darts through two men, finds PJ Biaghetti. Good shot, good save by Carrick Davis there as Hofstrom controls back in his end. Pressured by Batista. Off the back of his foot now. Batista looking down to Biaghetti. Biaghetti has Zavola cutting. Zavola just pops off his stick. He was wide open in the slot there for a shot. Batista, low, now high to Zavola. Zavola shot, deflected in front. Rhodes was there. Dutney now, down low. Archambault on him. Dutney looking for a man out in front. Henry on him now. Dutney spins away. Backhand, nope, forehand shot. Save, rebound, Rhodes was there. Archambault, excuse me. Biaghetti. Biaghetti worked by Henry. Biaghetti walking into the middle. Archambault, good stick to poke that away. Caleb Griffin looking to chip in. Caleb Griffin of the South Bay Bruins, California Tier 2. One of the few California players here this weekend. Long stretch pass as Dutney sprints in. Carrick Davis comes out of his net to play that, finds DeVito. Who will work the breakout now. Steinberg chips up. Batista once again there to cut that off. Batista off the back of the net. Dangles through Steinberg, but DeVito is there to follow up as Steinberg finds kill course on the near side boards now. Ferris working hard for the Comets as the Greyhounds exit. Cyan shot. Good positional save by Fischetti there, and that's going to go outside the zone as the rebound was batted by Cyan up into the netting. Good angle here by Fischetti as Dutney tries to clear it, and Cyan just trying to keep the play going, knocks it out. That'll come inside the zone for another face-off on the near side boards. Hickey and Blake Gray on the draw. Seems like the Comets have made a couple of line changes today. Looking for some new chemistry with Gray and Cordio and Jones playing together this morning. Romanecki now sprints in with Gregory on him. Romanecki working in the near side corner. Backhands out in front. Over everybody. Ferris there as Kilcourse bears down on him. Ferris keeps the zone. Consalvo now back to Gregory. Greyhounds content to slow this down for a second. Get their breakout going. Hickey opens up near side boards. Takes his space. Looking for options now. Back to Gregory. Gregory, plenty of time. Kilcourse. Kilcourse gets the line. Dumps it in deep. Lugged by Fischetti, who plays it to Ferris. Ferris man on him, as his teammates tell him. Good breakout pass to Cordio here. Comets have numbers. Gray tries a little backhand move, poked away by Davis. And that's a strong play by Carrick Davis as Blake Gray was in alone there. Good hands by the youngster on the Comets. Cordio trying to follow up, just can't kick that to his stick as Davis pokes it away and then covers. And we're gonna have another draw to the left of Davis with Jake Shords on the draw against Corey Wilson. Breakout to Archambault, who chips it in. Nice little pass to Malloy. Malloy shot, kicked aside by 29 Fischetti. Malloy gets his stick whacked away. Now Archambault, nice move. Backhand shot, score! Excuse me, that's Jacob Morrow, not Archambault. Jacob Morrow with a nice move to the center, outweights Fischetti, and the Greyhounds tied at 1. It really started with that breakout pass into the zone by Morrow through the triangle. Good forecheck by Mike Malloy, and great patience by Jacob Morrow, who outweights Fischetti. Fischetti was there temporarily, but couldn't stretch across. Morrow with a nice finish on the backhand. Love a good backhand. Got to use both sides of the stick. That's what elite players do. Now, Biaghetti. Nice move on the backhand. Biaghetti looking back door. Shot saved by Davis on the stick of Batista. Once again, that aces connection shown itself here in Edison with PJ Biaghetti and Jacob Batista connecting. Their line has been good, and I'm almost positive that Jack Rhodes is a new addition to this line for their first game of the day. Comets looking for some new combinations here possibly, as Malloy chips past Altman, then Batista, looking back door, but Comets are there to clear Rhodes, tries to get it out of the zone, but I believe that was Archambault keeping that in. Now Luke Malloy, chipped up to Batista. Batista gains the line, looking to Rhodes, cross rink, but here come the Comets. They have numbers now. Miller, great back check by PJ Biaghetti as the Greyhounds were in on a 2-on-0 there. Carnival enters the zone, Dutney on him. Carnival chips through him. Dutney with a burst of speed, exits the zone. Great play by Dutney there. Now Rhodes chips it over his defender, looking to work through DeVito. DeVito, strong play to not allow Rhodes any space there. McCall walks it up, chips it in. Gloved aside by Fischetti, can't catch it though. DeVito working down low. Dom DeVito of the Evesham Tortugas, New Jersey Tier 1. Also the Garden State Indians. Now JD Dutney of the Cleghorn Crooks, Mass Tier 1 champions. He's also a member of the U.S. men's national team last year in Switzerland. Cam Cordio chips it in. Brandon Jones going to work. Carrick Davis whacks it away as it's along the near side boards now. White and blue battling. Cordio walking into the middle, looking for Jones in front, who is open. Ball was hit away. Down low to Cordio. Miller's on him. Cordio spinning away. Cordio looking for a shot. Good save by Davis, standing his ground. Zavola down low now. Gray, sweet move there. Shot, rebound, loose. Good save by Davis as Jones and Cordio were there on the doorstep, looking to bang that home. Good move by Blake Gray to get that deep into the zone. Comets draw the face-off to the right of Carrick Davis, Riley Drew, Zach Mills, Jake Shords, Luke Malloy, and Shane Ferris out here for the Comets right now. For the Greyhounds, Hofstrom, Gregory, Henry, Consalvo, and Caleb Griffin. As the Comets control down low, Mills, up high to Malloy, shot. Off the toe of Davis, Mills again. Zach Mills of the Naptown Lightning in DC Tier 2. Weird bounce off the boards there, Ferris. Chips it across, sprints, good hustle play by Ferris there to maintain the zone, but the ball pops out and that'll be outside the blue/gray line. Greyhounds changing up a couple things here. Hickey, Cyan, and Kilcourse. Forwards, D stay the same for the Greyhounds. Comets, fine, you just leave that line out there. Riley Drew pressures Dennis Hickey. Hickey has the ball along the near far side boards for the Greyhounds. Greyhounds chip it in. Cyan now. Cyan has some space, shot. Big rebound, but Malloy seems to always be in the right position. He clears that away. Mills lumbering down, backhand. Funky little shot there. Unconventional save by Davis, but keeps it out. As the second period is flying by with only 2:21 to go, we're still tied at 1. Batista, Biaghetti, and Rhodes, the forwards for the Comets. Batista tries to win it back to Biaghetti. Hickey with a nice play to get that into the corner. Cyan tries to chip up. Now he will. Another weird bounce off the boards, but this time it's fortunate for the Greyhounds, who gain the zone. Kilcourse looking back door to Cyan. Tips it in front. Fischetti with the save. Biaghetti turns it over to Gregory. Gregory walking it up top to Hickey. Hickey shot. Deflected in front. Kilcourse shot. Just goes wide. Biaghetti fights off Cyan. Spins away from him. Biaghetti finds Dutney, who will take his space. Sprints it up the floor. Batista wide open. Looking back door. Altman finds. I thought he had Rhodes in the slot there, but good break. Back check by Hickey. Now Batista walking it all alone. Another great back check, and this one is called a hook on Consalvo. Greyhounds not happy with the call. So Comets will go to the power play here. Dutney, Gray, Batista, Cordio, and Jones on the face-off. Gregory, Hollingsworth, Miller, and Morrow on the kill for the Greyhounds, who are out of the zone here. And Comets try to re-enter, but they are not able to. Yes, thank you. Shout out to Josh Hale. Will Augustine is our other ref today. Will Augustine, a massive Oilers bandwagoner. And as I said, joined by John Sylvester and Michaela Walsh. Draw will be just outside the Comet zone as they are still on the power play here. Gray looking to enter zone. Batista fighting with a couple of the Greyhounds. Gray intent to just do it himself, chips it in. Gregory back to break it up. Batista in on the forecheck, causes a turnover. Now Dutney has it with 20 seconds to go. Excuse me, 50. Down low. Back to Gray, shot. Saved by Davis, 40 seconds now. Dutney. Looking for a shot, no. Jones. Dutney. Jones. Can't control. Shot. Good block by Miller, who's feeling the effects of that one. Now down low, Cordio. Cordio. Jones. Dutney. Jones again. Jones shot. Just goes high. Dutney, 15 seconds left. Jones shot. Wide again, Batista, Dutney. Shot. Huge block by Morrow. One more attempt here, another block by Miller. Greyhounds sacrificing the body to end the period there as they successfully kill off the beginning of that penalty. And we're headed to the third, tied at 1.
What is it? My new boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me.
Ooh, that's a lovely view.
Huh?
What are you two looking at?
Tip pick.
What did you say?
Tip pick. Tickets to the show with no hidden fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
All right, folks, and we're back here for the third period between the Greyhounds and the Comets. First game for both teams today. Comets on the power play to begin the period. Big opportunity here with a fresh sheet for the Comets to capitalize on the power play. As Carrick Davis walks to his net. Tyler Fischetti at the other end for the Comets. Both Penn Hills products. Batista wins the draw. Altman controls up to Rhodes. Now Batista walks it in. Nice move. Backhand just kept off the line. Oh my word, that was so close. Carrick Davis literally just got a piece of that, and it's cleared off the line by Mike Malloy. I don't think Carrick Davis knew where that was. Ball was just sitting there, and Malloy smartly clears it away. And the draw will come to the right of Davis. Steinberg controls off the draw as the Greyhounds are still shorthanded. No, they're not shorthanded anymore. Wait. Yes, they are. No. Greyhounds kill off the penalty. So we're 5-on-5. Didn't see the Greyhounds player come out of the box there, but we are 5-on-5 now as Luke Malloy controls behind his own net. Stared down by his brother. Can little Malloy dust his big brother Mike? Don't think he's going to try. Instead, he just lobs it up to Rhodes. Nice play. Rhodes walks in. Good stick to knock that away. Consalvo back on Rhodes. Rhodes controls. 2 men on him. Batista. Batista looking to make it happen here. Rhodes throws it on net. Davis there positionally to save that one. Malloy gains the line but loses control. Dutney dangles around one. Dutney poked away by Malloy. Good back check there by Malloy to knock that away from the dangerous Dutney. Archambault cross rink to Mike Henry. Henry up to Griffin. Griffin, Hofstrom. Number 87, Hofstrom, up to Archambault. Henry now, Mike Henry, looking for Hollingsworth, but not in the best spot for him to control that, and that's gonna find its way on net, and Fischetti will cover up. Late addition to the Comets, Riley Drew on the rink now, joined by Nate Zavola, JD Dutney, Zach Mills, and Jake Shords, I believe, at center. So, excuse me, Jake Shords is actually going to the inside here. Griffin on the draw for the Greyhounds. Mills controls. Now Drew up the right side. They want him to run faster, but Greyhounds create the turnover. Greyhounds controlling in their end. Archambault of the Welland Dark Knights. In Buffalo Tier 2. Now Griffin finds Henry. Backdoor to Hollingsworth shot. Good save there by Tyler Fischetti. Gives it the mini windmill. Good ball movement from Henry to Hollingsworth. Better save by Fischetti. Didn't get to see all of that one on camera, but that was a gross windmill. Now Gray against Hickey for the draw. Gray of South Jersey Knights Watch in Tier 1, New Jersey. Also representing the Garden State Indians. Cam Cordio looking for his teammate, but Steve Gregory picks that off. Now Hickey down to Gregory. Sticked aside by Fischetti. Gregory trying to control, but he loses it. Cordio walks it up. Gray. Blown to near side. Nice move by Gray. Tries to center, but Greyhounds pick that off. Gregory was there. Hickey now lobs it up. Cyan. He's in shot. Good save by Fischetti. Good shot by Cyan to get that off. Didn't think that he had the angle for that. Cyan looking out in front. Hickey was there, but just goes through his stick. Kill course down low to Hickey. Cyan calling for it. Not open. Hickey spinning out. Good play by Gray to come down low and support that. Ferris now. Kill course on him. Carnival joins the party. Carnival trying to center. Can't do it. Had two men on him. Gray spins away. Up to Malloy. McCall on him. McCall and Malloy go shoulder to shoulder in the corner. Dutney has it out high. Shot. Goes wide. Blake Gray working free. Cam Cordio down low. With Consalvo staring him down. Dutney. Miller. Chips it out. Biaghetti chips it in. Carnival has it now. Jake Miller shoots it in. And that'll be covered by Fischetti. Referees are going to have a discussion here for a moment as we have 5:31 to go in the third and final period of our first game today. Looks like we have a little moisture on the rink that we need to take care of in Carrick Davis's crease. He's gonna just dry it off himself. Draw in the Comet zone in front of their bench. Carnival. Nope, Batista wins it. Now, Comets trying to break out. Biaghetti just out of his reach, and that's gonna be flooring. Or if you haven't watched ball hockey before, icing. Center line icing this weekend, as is the case for all NBHL divisions other than our women's division. And it really varies for ball hockey. Some tournaments are center line icing, some are blue line icing. Really depends on where you're playing, but this weekend it's center line icing, forcing the players to actually try and control the ball into the zone. Greyhounds looking for Malloy. He was open, but PJ Biaghetti there to cut that off as the 77s barrel into the rink, into the Greyhounds end, but Greyhounds turn right around. And here they come again. Wilson looking out in front. Dutney checks his buddy, Corey Wilson. Corey Wilson shot. Good save by T. Fischetti. Wilson controls once again. Still covered by Dutney. Shot by DeVito. Save. Rebound. Loose. Loose. Good save by Fischetti, and his helmet falls off. Couple good saves by the Comets goaltender, Tyler Fischetti. Good initial shot there by DeVito to force the rebound. Two massive saves there by Fischetti. One with the pad, second one with the blocker. Helmet comes off, and that's a safety violation, so we're going to have a face-off. That is not OSHA approved, as the draw is to the right. And another shot is blocked by the Greyhounds. Malloy up at the point now, shot once again blocked. Cordio hurting, shot goes wide, rebound. Somehow that stays out, I'm not sure how, but the Greyhounds had a wide open net there and they couldn't find the back. And Fischetti finds his post. Let's take a look at the replay here. I didn't see how they missed that one. Fischetti initially with the good save, and that actually did hit the far post. And then Malloy and Cordio follow up to clear the net, and Fischetti gets back into position to cover it, and we're going to have another draw here. As Caleb Griffin is out there with Hofstrom and Henry up front for the Greyhounds. Draw is one to the side and now controlled by the Comets. Greyhounds working it low. Hofstrom checked by Jones. Shane Ferris now. Henry has it in front. Loose. Two big saves by Fischetti once again as Henry and Griffin fight for it in front. Now Greyhounds looking for Hollingsworth, too far for him. Jones tries to go through Hollingsworth, but he stands strong. Henry looking for a shot, no pass. Shot, Griffin. Good save by Fischetti, who's really settled in this game. Griffin, another shot, another save by Tyler Fischetti, who is having a very, very strong performance right now. Two more huge saves there in front, and then a couple more follow-ups as Henry with a nice cross-seam pass to Griffin, who had a wide-open shot, and Fischetti cuts down the angle, playing aggressive. Griffin with another chance, and Fischetti gloves it, no rebound. And we are tied at one still. Gregory, shot, score! Steve Gregory finds a way to get that one through. And the Greyhounds take a 2-1 lead with 3:19 to go here in the third period. Great win by Dennis Hickey. Cleans him. Gregory just throws it on net. Traffic in front. Sion was there, and he drew Zavola. Fischetti with the frustrated reaction and clearly didn't see that one. And the captain of the Greyhounds gives them a 2-1 lead late in the third here. So let's see if the Comets can respond. They responded a few times in their game last night against the Mariners in a 7-5 win. Greyhounds looking to hold on to their lead, and I was going to say improve to 4-0, but I believe they lost to the Apollo yesterday. So looking to bounce back from their final game yesterday evening. Hickey on the draw once again against Batista. This time the Comets control. Biaghetti trying to go through the middle. Gregory And Consalvo with strong defense. Zavola sprints across.
Nobody.
Tries to keep it in with the hand, but he can't do it now. Kilcore shot. Good save by Fischetti. As Kilcore's beat Dutney to the ball there. Now Batista chips up to Biaghetti. Batista, Biaghetti with the shot. Davis with the save. Rhodes down low. Biaghetti. Looking for a backhand out in front. Biaghetti. Might try to Michigan. No. Biaghetti. We're playing serious hockey today. As he carries it up to the point, number 9. Over to 81, Batista. Batista doesn't have a lot of options right now. Up to Rhodes, back to Batista. Rhodes cuts in, Malloy down low. Shot, block to the side, off our banners. Rhodes up high, Dutney. With Hickey on him, looking down low for the tip, but Biaghetti can't get on it. Biaghetti, down low to Batista. Biaghetti has it once again, finds Batista. Shot, just goes high. Davis might have got a piece of that. Comets controlling the pace right now. Malloy shot, try to tip it in front. Nice catch on the Comets bench there. As Batista wide open in front. Can't tell if Davis got a piece of that or not, but Batista not gonna miss on many of those. As the Comets have now pulled their goalie with 1:31 to go. Comets trying to decide what personnel to put out on the floor right now, as they have an empty net 6-on-5 situation here. Hickey on the draw for the Greyhounds. Dutney on the draw for the Comets. Hickey controls. And that's going to be out as Jones has it. Lobs it in where Batista will chase it down. Gregory on it. Jones creates a turnover. Batista tries to control, but Gregory whacks it away. Now it's thrown out and it's creeping towards the net, and it's in! Initially looked like that was going to go way wide, but put a little English spin on that one. And Ryan Consalvo makes it 3-1 Greyhounds on the empty net goal. That all starts with the turnover created by Steve Gregory. And Consalvo just lobs it down the court, a little spin on that one, and it finds the way to the back of the net. As the Greyhounds take a 2-goal lead late in the third. Blake Gray up to Jones. Jones chips in, hands it forward. He did not get his stick on that. That's a hand on net. That's going to come outside the zone. Comets don't think anything happened there, but that was a hand on net for sure. All right, and the referees decided that wasn't a hand on net. So draw will come to the right of Carrick Davis. Dutney on the draw. Biaghetti chases it into the corner. Carnival on him. Up high to Jones. Jones shot. Tipped. Carrick Davis with the save. Blake Gray has it. Cordio tries to lob it across. Can't get it through the maze of sticks by the Greyhounds in front. Dutney with 25 seconds. Down low shot. Goes high and wide. Batista looking out to the point. Dutney. Over to Jones. Shot. Big block by Jake Miller. Miller clears it out. And that's going to do it as the Comets get one more shot. Carrick Davis makes one more save, and the Comets win this one 3-1. Good game by Carrick Davis and net for the Greyhounds. Didn't have to make as many prime scoring area saves as Fischetti, but he was solid. He made the saves he needed to make. And with a clutch goal by Steve Gregory at the end, the Greyhounds take this one, and both teams will have one more game on the day. Just recapping the goals for you from the game. Scoring started with Jake Shords, number 77, with a nice move, and then Jacob Morrow with a nice move himself to tie the game at 1 in the second period. And then, as I mentioned, in the third, with a little over 3 minutes to go, Steve Gregory off the nice face-off win by Dennis Hickey. And finally, the empty netter by Ryan Consalvo. Basically 200-foot goal there. Goal line to goal line to finish it off for his squad. And they get another win. Comets fall. Both teams, as I said, will have one more game on the day. And then we'll wrap up our elite weekend in Pittsburgh in November. But lots more action today. And stay tuned for the Novas and Hyenas coming up next.